Good day and welcome. You're watching Sint Maarten NEWSDESK, where we bring you the latest and most important stories around the island and beyond. With your anchor crew, Alston Lawrence, Glenda York, Tiziana Hart, and Mizzy with the Sunshine Report. This broadcast is brought to you by TV15 and proudly produced by Great Bay Media Studios in Phillipsburg, Sint Maarten. And now, let's jump straight into today's top headlines.
Police reflect on Unity Jump Up and emphasize Carnival safety. The police force of St. Maarten says the Unity Jump Up held on March 29th was largely safe and well organized, with no serious incidents reported. Authorities praised the cooperation of most participants, noting the overall orderly and festive atmosphere throughout the night. However, police did face challenges with traffic enforcement as some drivers ignored road closures along Union Road. In one case, a driver bypassed the barricade and failed to stop, resulting in an arrest and fine. In total, 4 individuals were arrested for offenses, including disorderly conduct, and fines exceeding $3,000 were issued. As Carnival continues, KPSM is warning that strict enforcement will remain in place, urging the public to follow all safety measures to ensure a safe and enjoyable season for everyone. New hospital project reaches major construction milestone. The Sint Maarten Medical Center has reached a major milestone in the construction of the new St. Maarten General Hospital, with the building now at its highest structural point. The completion of the first section of the roof marks significant progress in the long-anticipated project, which aims to deliver modern, high-quality healthcare closer to home. Officials, including Honorable Prime Minister Luc Mercelina and Honorable Minister VSA Richinel Brug, joined stakeholders to celebrate the achievement. Hospital leadership says the project represents a collective effort, with contributions from government, partners, and healthcare professionals working towards a shared goal. Once completed, the facility will serve not only St. Maarten but also Saba, Sint Eustatius, and the wider region. Authorities say the milestone signals steady progress toward a new era of healthcare, improving access, quality, and resilience in the country's medical system. Fire risk and mosquito alert issued. Authorities are urging residents to stay alert as dry conditions and health risks increase across the island. The St. Maarten Fire Department is warning that dry and windy weather has significantly raised the risk of bushfires. Residents are advised not to discard lit materials and to avoid any open burning, especially in residential areas or on hillsides. Officials stress that fires can spread quickly and pose serious danger to lives and property. Meanwhile, Collective Prevention Services, CPS, is calling for action following regional alerts from the Pan American Health Organization, known as PAHO, over rising dengue and chikungunya cases. Health officials say the Aedes aegypti mosquito is thriving in standing water after rainfall. Residents are urged to empty containers, clear drains, and protect themselves with repellent and proper screening. Authorities emphasize that prevention starts at home and community action is key to reducing both fire hazards and mosquito-borne diseases.
Hello, my people. My name is Glenda York of Sit, Sip and Chat and Moms in Paradise podcast. You can find us on TV15 St. Maarten, TVC St. Kitts, and on YouTube. Reporting from Great Bay Media Studios in St. Maarten, your NEWSDESK featured story is coming up. But first, here is Mizzy with the Sunshine Report.
Hey there, it's Mizzy with a Sunshine Report, straight out of Sunshine City, Sint Maarten, bringing you the warmth and the sunshine you need to kickstart your day. So let's dive into today's forecast and see how the skies are treating us.
At Talon, we believe connection goes beyond signals. It's about people. From every call, every laugh,
Hi, Merry Christmas. Thanks for calling.
every moment shared across our island,
Game time.
we're reminded this network was built by Sint Maarten for Sint Maarten.
I couldn't. Oh, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're good.
When are you coming to St. Martin?
All right, let's go. Go. Go.
Here's to staying connected to what matters most. Your connection, your Christmas.
Stay connected to the best of local and Caribbean content anywhere, anytime with the TVC Plus app, the official app of TVC Channel 40. With the TVC Plus app, you can watch TVC Channel 40 live, catch every episode of your favorite shows on demand, watch exclusive pay-per-view content, listen to Voice of the Caribbean radio, and watch and read SKN Newsline. The TVC Plus app is available on all your devices. On the Google Play Store, search TVC and the plus sign. In the Apple App Store, type the words TVC Plus. And we're also available on the Amazon App Store for Fire TV and Fire Stick devices. Search the words TVC Plus. Download today and take TVC Channel 40 wherever you go.
All right, don't miss NEWSDESK. Weekdays at 11 a.m. and 5 p.m. on TVC. Sink Kids to the World, now streaming everywhere. Xoey crowned Junior Queen. Carnival bills on Youth Spotlight with J Mills. 8-year-old Janisha Xoey Fitzpatrick Aventurin has been crowned Junior Carnival Queen 2026, delivering a powerful showcase of culture, creativity, and confidence at the Alice Convention Center. Xoey dominated the competition, winning Best Speech, Best Talent, Best Costume, Best Amity, and Best Popularity. Her performance included a moving poem on Carnival's legacy, a bold aerial act addressing bullying, and a cultural tribute to Calypso icon Leroy Bobo Brooks. Runner-up honors went to Kayla Fontenelle, with Ishida Madramutu and Kyrie Fleming also delivering strong performances. In her victory, Xoey extended heartfelt thanks to her chaperones Amanda Vital Bedminster and Charles-Marie Vlon, coaches Lisette Charles-Marie, Shiloh Bedminster, and Rudolph Rudy Davis, talent coaches Olga and Alex Subuta, along with her full creative team, designers, sponsors, teachers, families, and supporters who helped bring her vision to life. Meanwhile, Carnival continues to spotlight youth talent, as the St. Maarten Carnival Development Foundation announces the return of international dancer J Mills for a special Youth Extravaganza 2026 performance. Recently featured on the global stage in the Super Bowl for Bad Bunny's performance, Mills returns home to inspire the next generation, highlighting the growing impact of St. Maarten's young creatives both locally and internationally. Dementia Workshop empowers seniors. Seniors across the island are gaining valuable tools to better understand aging and cognitive health. A recent dementia and normal aging awareness workshop hosted by the White and Yellow Cross Care Foundation in collaboration with the St. Maarten Library focused on education, early detection, and support. Facilitators emphasized that while dementia is more common with age, it is not a normal part of aging, and early recognition is key. Participants learn to identify warning signs such as memory loss, confusion, and changes in mood or behavior. The session also encouraged open discussion, allowing seniors to share experiences while learning practical steps to maintain brain health through physical activity, social connection, and healthy living. Organizers say the workshop is part of a continued effort to empower seniors, reduce stigma, and strengthen community support, with more sessions planned in the near future. Dominic High School undergoes IB evaluation. St. Dominic High School is set to host an International Baccalaureate Diploma Program evaluation from March 30th to April 1st, reinforcing its commitment to global education standards. The remote evaluation will be led by IB representatives who will assess the program's impact, delivery, and future development through classroom observations, campus reviews, and discussions with students, parents, and staff. The IB Diploma Program has been in place at the school for over 15 years, with evaluations conducted every 5 years. The latest self-study focused on key areas including purpose, learning, Environment and school culture. School officials say the visit is an opportunity to highlight progress, address challenges, and plan the next phase of growth, while continuing to deliver internationally recognized high-quality education on Sint Maarten.
When we come back, we go to our in-depth feature of the day, exploring one of the island's most thought-provoking topics. That's just ahead. Stay tuned.
You know, we all talk about having rights. And yeah, we do.
We have the right to be safe.
The right to learn and get an education.
The right to speak up and be heard.
The right to dream big and build our future.
But listen, rights don't stand alone.
We also have responsibilities.
Real talk, if we want respect, we gotta give respect too.
Sint Maarten is our home.
So let's protect it. Keep our beaches clean, our streets clean, and show love to nature.
Healthy island, healthy future.
Our parents and guardians do a lot for us.
Let's show respect, talk to them, and listen, even when it's hard.
School prepares us for life.
So we show up, we stay focused, and we put in effort.
We want opportunities, so we work for them.
We are part of this community, every village, every culture, every neighborhood.
Let's be kind, positive, and supportive.
A stronger community starts with us.
And most importantly, we are responsible for ourselves.
We make healthy choices for our mind and body.
We believe in our goals and our voice and our future.
Our rights give us power, our responsibilities make us leaders. Together we rise.
The Convention of the Rights of the Child isn't just a policy, it's protection and responsibility. When our children learn their rights, they are better prepared to take on their responsibility. This public service announcement is brought to you by the Department of Youth.
Let's put everything on the table. People always give their opinion, and you can either take it or crunch it. Let them judge. We give in to the most irresistible flavor. We devour every nugget that falls in our hands, especially when it's our crunchy fried chicken. And let the crumbs fly if needed. Let them keep judging. We'll keep indulging. KFC, it's finger licking good.
You could talk to your family, talk to your friends. Affordability and convenience. Community connection, that makes sense. Reliability with experience. Hey, for every laugh, every adventure. #1 provider, they got ya. We tell them your data is always on. You can opt out whenever you want. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to roll. Control my data, yeah, yeah, yeah. Always connected every time, everywhere. Money low, but I never fair. I know, tell them is there. Connectivity, that's what I like. Flexibility, that's what I like. Reliability, that's what I like. Tell them, sign me up for life. Tell them we always on. For every moment when you want more. Come tell them we always on. Stay connected when you want to go. Come tell them we always on. For
Before we wrap up, we take a moment each day to check in with our neighbors across the region. There's always a story worth paying attention to. Here's today's regional headline.
In our regional report, Aruba Court signals dismissal risk for inactive civil servants. A recent court ruling in Aruba is sending a strong message across the Dutch Caribbean, clarifying that prolonged inactivity in public service can lead to dismissal. The decision by the Court of First Instance in Aruba upheld the dismissal of a civil servant who had remained inactive for several years and repeatedly refused suitable job placements. Judges ruled that the government acted within the law in terminating the employee, citing a lack of cooperation during a formal reintegration process. According to the ruling, the employee declined multiple job offers over time, insisting on a higher level position that had already been rejected in earlier legal decisions. The court found that this refusal made reintegration impossible and ultimately justified dismissal on the grounds of unsuitability. The judgment emphasized that dismissal is a last resort, but concluded that authorities had provided sufficient opportunities, guidance, and support before taking action. It also confirmed that due process was followed and that the employee's rights were not violated. Legal observers say the case could have broader implications in Curaçao and Sint Maarten, where similar public sector challenges exist regarding inactive personnel. Officials note that the ruling reinforces the expectation that civil servants must actively engage in reassignment efforts and accept reasonable employment offers when available. That's the latest from Aruba. Shout out to our viewers in Aruba watching NEWSDESK. Here's an island fact. Aruba lies outside the main Caribbean hurricane belt, which is one reason it has become a reliable year-round travel destination.
Welcome back. Each day we take a moment to go beyond the headlines and look deeper into the issues, people, and conversations shaping life here on Sint Maarten. Welcome to today's NEWSDESK feature.
Growing frustration with consular services is leading some Dutch nationals living abroad to make a drastic decision, giving up their citizenship. Across Europe and beyond, Dutch citizens report that renewing passports has become increasingly difficult due to limited consular access, long travel distances, and rising costs. For many, what should be a routine administrative process has turned into a logistical and financial burden. At the center of the issue is the reduction of accessible consular services. In several countries, Dutch nationals must travel long distances, sometimes across borders, to reach the nearest embassy or consulate capable of processing passport applications. In France, for example, some residents report having to travel to Paris for renewals after local consulates were closed or scaled back. Others living in more remote regions say the journey can take several hours, often requiring overnight stays. Beyond travel, applicants describe a system marked by long waiting times for appointments, strict document and photo requirements, limited flexibility for elderly or less mobile individuals. For families, the burden multiplies. Some report having to take children out of school and incur significant expenses just to complete the process. In more extreme cases, individuals say they were unable to renew their passports at all, leading to the automatic loss of Dutch nationality under existing laws, which require citizens abroad to maintain valid documentation. Despite these challenges, many affected individuals emphasize that their decision is not emotional but practical. Some have chosen to adopt the nationality of their country of residence simply to avoid the recurring difficulties tied to maintaining Dutch citizenship. Others say they are seriously considering doing the same. The issue highlights a deeper tension between identity and accessibility. Many still consider themselves culturally and emotionally Dutch, even after formally changing nationality. One of the most pressing concerns comes from older citizens living abroad. For elderly individuals, traveling hundreds of kilometers to renew a passport is not just inconvenient, it can be physically impossible. As mobility declines, the lack of decentralized or digital solutions becomes a critical barrier. Without alternatives such as mobile consular services or remote processing, some fear they may be unable to maintain valid identification in the future. Many expatriates point to the lack of digital solutions as a major gap in the system. In an era where banking, taxes, and even voting are increasingly handled online, there is growing frustration that passport renewals still require in-person visits, often at limited locations. Some have suggested expanding consular services or reopening local offices, introducing mobile biometric units for remote regions. Some said allowing partial digital processing of applications and standardizing requirements such as passport photos across countries. The question being raised repeatedly is whether the issue is one of capacity or political will. While criticism is widespread, not all experiences are negative. Some Dutch citizens report smooth and efficient service, particularly in locations where consular offices remain well-staffed and accessible. Others note that careful planning, such as scheduling appointments months in advance, can help avoid complications. Still, even those with positive experiences acknowledge that the system can be demanding and requires significant preparation. The situation reflects a broader challenge faced by countries with large expatriate populations. How to maintain connections with citizens abroad while managing limited diplomatic resources. For the Netherlands, the issue raises questions about how consular policy may be unintentionally reshaping its global diaspora. If barriers to maintaining citizenship remain high, more Dutch nationals may continue to choose practicality over paperwork, trading formal nationality for ease of access in their country of residence. And as that trend grows, the question becomes increasingly relevant. Is the system designed to serve citizens abroad, or is it slowly pushing them away?
And that's all the time we have for today's edition of Sint Maarten News Desk. Thank you so much for joining us. Remember, new episodes premiere every weekday at 8 a.m. on TV15 and across all our social media platforms. From all of us here at News Desk, we wish you a fantastic week ahead. Until next time, stay friendly, Sint Maarten.